Ans lives alone and she is still able to do most things on her own. Even so, she is getting more ailments and doing her daily chores is getting harder. Her sister, Tim, lives together with her husband Will at the other side of the country. Tim and Will sometimes worry about Ans and thus find it important to stay updated. However, the distance does make it difficult. Recently, Ans got something that makes it possible for Tim and Will to stay informed remotely and give help when needed. Tim and Will have installed the Serenity app on their phone. It shows if everything is well with Ans. Ans has some smart devices at home that can send a message over the internet to Tim and Will's app. She has a medication box that sends a message when she has forgotten her pills. She also has a fall detector that automatically detects if she has fallen. The fall detector also sends a message if Ans hasn't moved for a long time, and it has an alarm button which can be used to call for help. Lastly, Ans has a robot, the giraffe, with which she and her family easily can get in touch. This way she can live independently while feeling safe. Will receives a message. The app is yellow, so something is going on. When Will opens the app, he sees that Ans has forgotten to take her medication. He will ask her about that, since taking her medication on time is important for her health. Meanwhile, Ans fancies a chat. With the giraffe, she can ask her friends and family to visit her virtually. She's curious what Tim and Will have been up to, and sends a message to Tim. That is very easy to do. And there are Tim and Will.
Hallo Ans, we komen eraan.
They control the giraffe from their own home, and the video makes the contact a lot more enjoyable. Like this, Tim and Will can visit regularly even though they live far away. And now they can see how Ans is really doing.
Alles hier buiten gewoon.
Nou, en mooi weer.
Ja, zo
Ben je nou nog buiten geweest?
Nee, ik ben vandaag nog niet buiten geweest. Nee.
Oh, direct eventjes in de tuin hier rondwandelen.
Ja, dat is goed, ja. Dat is...
Maar ik zie dat je de medicijnen vergeten bent.
Oeh, inderdaad, ben ik vergeten, maar daar ga ik direct innemen.
Nou, heel goed.
Will sees on his app that Ans has fallen. He calls her straight away to ask if she is alright. When she doesn't answer, he decides to have a look with the giraffe. Will received a password from Ans to use in emergencies. With the password, he can use the giraffe to look inside the house without the need for Ans to accept the visit. Ans, her privacy is ensured by making clear agreements about who receives a password and when it is to be used.
Ach, daar is zo. Hallo Ans. Wat is er gebeurd?
Ja, ik nam de telefoon niet op en ik zat in mijn stoel en ik wilde opstaan en ja, ik struikelde, ik viel. Maar ik ben dan weer overeind gekomen, gelukkig.
Maar ga maar eventjes zitten als je wilt. Dat is niet erg.
Ants, Tim and Will know that they and the rest of the family cannot always be reached. That's why they agreed to involve the care organisation when the family does not respond to an emergency within 15 minutes. This way, they make sure that ants will always receive help quickly. We have seen what VictoryaHome is and what it can do. Ants knows that her family keeps an eye on her and that they can intervene quickly when she needs help. She also really enjoys the giraffe visits. They are surely a lot more real and lively than talking over the phone, and social contact is very important. For Tim and Will, staying updated by the app gives a good feeling. Furthermore, they now have the opportunity to visit more often, from their own home that is. Besides making the chat more fun, Tim and Will find it important that the video enables them to better assess how Ants is really doing. Like this, Ants can continue living in her own home with the feeling of being safe.